We're going to Belgium.
We are.
We're going to go to Belgium. But before we go to Belgium, but first, you fine listeners out there, viewers, whatever you want to call this, subscribe, please. Comment. Give a thumbs up. Give a thumbs down. Click the bell if you want to get some alerts when more of our nonsense, lands on the tube. And that's it. Interact with us. We enjoy it.
And now, back to Belgium.
Back to Belgium.
Back to Belgium.
So what do we got?
Well, you got this from our very good friend.
Yes, from the Alemonger.
The Alemonger.
The Alemonger gave me a can. He said
who somehow has been able to just barely get by during the time of COVID with an entire replenished refrigerator full of beer.
Yes, it's to the gills.
I think they may be airdropping it to him. Is that what it is?
Well, he doesn't breathe anymore.
He waves a flag out on his roof when they come by.
I think his feeling is that breathing is no good and it'll get you sick, but drinking beer is fine.
Breathe through the... He's got gills now.
You know what we can call him? Aqualung.
Aqualung.
Banana. Jethro Tull.
Is he sitting on a park bench?
He might be. Watching the lagoon.
With his beer in a paper bag. Anyway,
we digress.
We have the Bavik Super Pils, which is from Bavik, Belgium. The beer is eponymous with the name of the town. Okay. So they're known to the breweries, well known in the town, and the brewery has been around since 1894. This is their Super Pils, which obtains its unique taste and aroma from its exceptional brewing process. The Pilsner has not been diluted, and we only use aroma hops and guarantee a long and cold maturation process. And pasteurization, out of the question.
Excellent.
So they never compromise on taste. That's their big motto. 5.2% alcohol.
Okay. Should we get a taste?
That's an awfully pretty beer.
It is. I like Pilsners. I don't have many of them often, but I enjoy them. I know you're not a huge fan.
The problem I have with Pilsners is they're typically not done well. It's it's a run-of-the-mill big beer because I think they're relatively easy to make in the U.S. and they're cheap to make and they're rice beers and they're very good.
Well, unless you get like a good one.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Like a Pivo Pils from Firestone Walker or the glorious Victory Prima Pils, which I find to be
pick up a
delicious one.
I think growing up, I'm just a little slighted by the Pils because I just don't think they were ever really well made.
All right, well,
this on the other hand.
More character. Let's see how it is.
That smells like a beer.
That's very malty.
Yeah.
Very malty with a little bit of hops there. Very kind of bready.
Yeah.
Like a little, very bready.
A lot of dough.
Fresh like yeast.
Yep.
It smells very bright. I don't get much like in the way of citrus or anything like that.
Yeah, maybe a tiny bit of lemon.
Well, this is going to be like a lightning round. So
the thing that I find amazing also is that it has the best buy date on the bottom of the can.
Okay.
And it is in 2021.
Really?
So when you can a Pilsner, I guess when you make a good Pilsner with a higher alcohol content, it lasts an awfully long time.
Well, you know what though? They're using Ball, the same thing that a lot of our local brewers are using.
Well, that's a nice beer. Nice beer.
That is nice.
A little creamy, not fizzy.
No. It's good. That's very good.
Very nice. And it actually has what I would like to call flavor.
I was just going to say the same thing.
It's not just colored water.
It has some depth to it.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of like hoppy bitterness. I guess they use the Pilsner malts Pilsner hops.
Pilsner hops, yeah. But the beer itself is very nice.
No, it's good.
It has a very good flavor to it. I gotta say, it's really well done. It is everything you want in a Pilsner. I still think I might like the Premium Pils better. I think that's a little hoppier.
Yeah.
I had it not that long ago. And the other one you mentioned,
the Pivo Pils.
The Pivo Pils.
That's very good.
That's also
very good. Now this is good.
It's really well balanced. It's really
and it's got just enough bitterness to make it interesting, but not too bitter to give you that bitter beer face.
No, none of that business. None of that business at all. It is an awfully good beer. Although I'm not allowed to say awfully good. It's just a good beer.
It's a very good beer. Very good.
Very good. Exceptionally.
Very.
Stop saying awful.
It's pretty crisp too on the palate. Very, very crisp. It's
and,
very clean finish.
And like a Pilsner, I think they're made to be a crisp, refreshing beer. It's especially hot weather, but it's really an all-round beer.
Well, what's nice about this too, it goes really with anything food-wise.
And it goes with the food.
I give this a solid A-.
I think I'd agree with you. I'd say this is probably an 87, 88 for me.
That's
I don't
good.
know. Same
Yeah,
numbers?
about the same. Yeah, about the same. 89. You know, something in that
good.
ballpark.
It's good. I really enjoyed it.
Cool. All right.
Thank the Alemonger.
Let's wrap it up. So thank you, Mr. Alemonger, for sharing. Cheers to the fine folks at Bavik.
Cheers.
Keep making that super pills.
Oh, yeah.
Give us more super stuff.
Thank you.